Is there any doubt in your mind that this is pushback from the tribe because it's unhappy with what's been done with mining and what's been done with the wolf hunt in the state?
It sure appears that way. If you heard their reactions initially, they talked a lot about the lack of communication with state officials. They're disappointed in things like the mining legislation, the wolf hunt, and it seems to be some pushback. And they're saying, you know, because we're not getting our way on other issues, we're going to take this stance on spearfishing. And you know, no one hopes you know, I hope and no one hopes it gets back to where it was in the 80s and that. I don't want to go back there. But I do believe the governor, Kathy Stepp, DNR, they need to sit down with the tribes. The tribes need to look at more of a big, you know, look at the big picture and see what this is going to do to the entire state of Wisconsin.
Your concerns are about what this could do to tourism. What do you mean?
Well, you know, as the tourism chair, you know, tourism is a huge business here in the state of Wisconsin. The economic impact is great. Emails and I hear anecdotal evidence and people talking to me and resort owners are saying, Dean, they're just not going to come up to northern Wisconsin to be able to get one fish per day. This is just not going to happen. They're not going to come up here. They're not going to spend their money. And that is going to put my business, my livelihood in jeopardy. And so we as a state, we need to work with the tribes and we need to figure this out.
Now you've caught some heat for some comments you made. You said maybe the state needs to rethink a $250,000 contribution towards a cultural center that the Chippewa would get.
It was a 16-year agreement with the DNR that the tribes had. For 16 years, they've agreed to that they'd only spear this many fish, and now they've decided to ramp that up. And I hope they understand that the impact on that, what it's going to mean, and that, you know, cooler heads prevail. But there is, you know, one issue as I was looking at this, and we don't have many, you know, we don't have many opportunities to, you know, to try and, you know, look back. But we granted them a grant last budget of $250,000 to the Lac du Flambeau. Right. They haven't accessed that grant yet. And you know what? I just said maybe we should look at that again.
So it's still on the table? It's
still on the table. Quite honestly, if people aren't going to go up there for recreation, maybe we don't need the cultural center grant because people aren't going to be going up there to go there. And the state taxpayers are on the hook for $250,000.